All right, this is take two. So we had some internet problems, connection problems. We're gonna hope that this thing does not cut us out again. But guys, I'm super excited for those of you that hung around and stayed around. I'm gonna redo the introduction again for her because it's only fair. Now y'all know me, I'm Tisha Spencer, and I do travel, I do marketing, I love to eat, but I wanted to bring in somebody that can give you a different view of what it's like to be in the travel business and to become successful while she's also successful doing her other stuff. Now, I want you to understand, she has blended her full-time career as a real estate professional with her passion for network marketing, which she has excelled on in over 15 years. As a hybrid leader in the travel business, she has not only explored the world as a seasoned traveler, but she's also made her mark as a top booker and top recruiter within our entire organization. Now, month after month, she has remained on a prestigious top 500 list of high earners, a testament to her dedication, expertise, and now she's on her journey from a one-star director to soon be a two-star director. She is setting new benchmarks, and I'm super excited that she found time in her schedule to be able to go ahead and be here with us. And she's a little nervous, so let's show us some love, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thanks, Tisha, for inviting me on this live presentation to talk to your guests. So let's go.
All right. So what I want to know is, as we all talk about joining a business, what first attracted you to the travel business and how has it impacted your life beyond just financial success?
Okay, well, initially I was not attracted to the travel business. I do have a network background. I'm being, you asked me to be honest, right? I'm being completely transparent. I come from a network marketing background of selling health and wellness. So I had the potions and the lotions. So when I was introduced to travel, I was like, travel? Like, what sense does that make? I said, everybody travels. How are we going to make money doing traveling? Like, how are we going to convince people to travel when they travel already? So I wasn't really clear on the opportunity. My three-star director, good friend and sideline partner at the time, introduced me to the opportunity. So when I first looked at it, I was like, I honestly didn't believe. But when I got in, I really saw the difference. Believe me. So initially, first I wasn't attracted to it, but then I got attracted to it when I started to see the potential and really realize that because everybody does travel, it just makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. So once it absorbed, I got it. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, that being said, I want to ask you if you can share a moment when you realized the true potential of this business, not just for yourself, but for others that may have been looking to change their lives. Let's hear about that.
Okay, well, going back to looking at the opportunity and the compensation plan on the money that you can make from doing this opportunity, being that there is a commission that's built in everyone's travel, it made sense to get the commission and also sharing the information with the platform that we have and bringing business to people with their mindset of making additional income. It just made sense and it started to help people. And that was making me really feel good, you know. So there's more income to people for making as a part-time opportunity.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but making extra income on a part-time basis without a second boss, I like that. If you agree, go ahead and drop that in the chat. Make sure as you're watching and checking in, you go ahead and let us know where you're checking in from. And if you want to go ahead and ask any questions, feel free to drop any questions that you may have down below, and we'll try to get them answered as well. But you know what? I do have to ask you this. We all have different skill sets in our lives and everything. So, as a seasoned real estate professional, what skills or experiences have translated well into your success in the travel business?
Good question. Okay, so with me being a real estate broker, I have clients that have to put their trust in me.
Hmm.
I have their documents. I'm selling them their most expensive property that they would do in a lifetime. So it comes with a level of me having a fiduciary responsibility to have everything that they practically own. So once I gain that trust from them, I then let them know that I am a travel agent as well. So it's easy for them to trust me and book their travel as well as doing their residential stays. So that's how I got a lot of my clientele. Not to say that what I do is any different from anybody else. You could be a person that works for the cable company and the people that you deal with on a cable basis, or you could be delivering somebody's water, working for Ready Refresh or anything like that, and develop a relationship with people, and that's how you network and share the opportunity with other people. But that's how it works with me, hand in hand with people that's interested in real estate. It just like works with each other because you deal with people, and my morale and my integrity is my livelihood. If people don't trust me, I don't eat. So it works out that way.
Well, we got to make sure we eat, right?
Exactly. Most important.
Yes. Now, I want to know, and I'm sure other people may want to know, how has your ability to be able to travel the world enhance your personal and professional life?
Okay, so initially, and this is me being completely transparent. When I first got started, Um, I actually went towards the top of the compensation plan to get the residual income, but I didn't travel for like the first 3 years. I was booking travel like crazy for other people, but I thought in my mind said, okay, I don't have time to travel because I'm doing my real estate. I don't have time to go here and go there. So as time went on, I'm getting all of these perks and all of these offers, and as a travel agent, all these benefits. And then it was only like the last 2 years that I decided. I said, okay, I'm hitting 60. I'll be 60 in a couple of months, and I have more behind me than I do ahead of me. And I want to start traveling the world. So I started taking advantage of the benefits. And because I work for myself, I'm able to still do my real estate on the beach. So that's how that's how it works for me. Works out really good. So now I travel all over the place. So I'm all over the place.
Wow. Now, here's something I'm sure people want to know. What makes this business opportunity different from the other network marketing ventures you may have been a part of over the last 15 years?
Wow. That's a good one. Wow. Okay, that's gonna take a second now.
Yeah, I'm hitting in the gut.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked that question is because it's probably people watching this who are in other network marketing companies, different industries, and they might be a little bit nervous about getting back into network marketing, especially if they've had bad experiences. So I'm really curious about, how do you differ what we have from maybe what some of the other companies you've been with? Because you're sticking and staying and you're winning.
Okay. So if we got a minute, and if I'm going to be completely transparent, and I hope I don't rustle no feathers, but as long as I'm telling the truth and I stand in my truth, here we go. Okay. So again, I've been doing network marketing well over 20 years, and primarily the groups that I have done business with were African American, right? And we would join these companies that were diverse. And when we first joined the companies, we would run to the top of the compensation plan in record time. The leader that we had and our mentor was determined to make more African American millionaires. And he was doing that. But what would happen is when we got to the top of the comp plan, the company was like, oh no, you guys are making too much money. So they would change the compensation plan and start taking
Mm.
away the bonuses, the benefits, and things like that. So as our leader, he would like, okay, we would try to negotiate with the companies, and they was not willing. So then we had to go to another company. And then unfortunately, it happened again. We'd get to the top of the compensation plan, and again, they're owned by. So we was not happy with that. Now, the difference with this company, and I honestly had hesitation because I had gotten really discouraged by that. I believe in network marketing. It works if you work it. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are making an exorbitant amount of money. You can have a PhD or a GED and still make plenty of money. So I believe in network marketing to the core. But I was a little hesitant when I came into this travel industry coming from the health and wellness because of that reason. I'm like, okay, are we going to get to the top of the compensation plan and this is going to happen again? Am I going to build a team? Because other companies, I've had in excess of 600 people that did not believe in network marketing. And I come from New York, and we are the worst in terms of believing. Everybody thinks that we're trying to get over. So it was very hard for me to get people to follow me and believe in what I believed in. So, and I don't mean to be long with it, but again, I'm telling my truth. So what would happen is when I came here, I was a little bit hesitant on growing a team. Now, I'm smart, so I got to the top where the money would unlock for myself, but I wasn't interested in building a big team. So like I said, my first 3 years, I was doing mostly travel. And it wasn't until it really set in like, okay, this is an established company, 15 years solid. Our founder is African American. So how is he going to do us dirty? It is what it is. So when I really decided to make it happen, that's when I hit the top of the compensation plan. I said, okay, I'm ready. And I personally owe it to Mr. Bradley to make up for the time that I wasn't building because I really, really, really was nervous. Now that I'm solid and I'm not going anywhere, let's get it. I'm ready to do a 2-star, 3-star, 4-star. Let's go. So that's my story on that question. And I hope
And
I
you
don't get people
were
in trouble, but it's the God's honest truth. They were really
Well, you
doing it.
know, that's what people need to hear. They need to hear people's truths when it comes to this business because we're both from New York, so we're really not about the whole flash and hype and all that. We're going to give you the honest truth. And I want you to give me your next truth on how you have managed to consistently stay on the top 500 list of high earners month after month. What mindset do you have or habits do you have to maintain this achievement? And how could you encourage other people to, strive for that?
Okay, so I'm blessed to have that opportunity to be at the top. And the reason is simply sharing the information. That's it. It's just that simple. Because I'm paid well, is because if just to explain it, I'm what they call 60 wide. I have over 60 personally sponsored people. So I gain the benefits from having those people, and as long as they're active and going in and bringing people in, the money keeps coming. So it's not even about the money for me, honestly. Really, it's about sharing the opportunity, and those blessings come along with just doing the business. um I really go after quality, not quantity, right? So my job is to, when I bring you into business, is to keep you in the business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And we have a wonderful community that allows people to grow and build. But that basically is it. The reason why I'm blessed, because I keep sharing the information. The more people that come on the team, the more you build, the more you get. So in terms of somebody thinking that they can't do it, yes, you can. Yes, you can. We're here to help you, and that's just basically it. Go wide. Just go. Just keep building. Just keep building. You hit directorship by having 100 people. You don't have to get the 100 people on your own, but if you can strive for getting 100, go for 100. Just keep going. That's it.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Now, we're going to have some people who are going to watch this now on the replay. And if you are watching this on the replay, hashtag replay, what advice would you give to someone who is interested in joining, but they feel kind of hesitant because they already have a full-time job? Now, we know you have a full-time job that really has no hours when it comes to real estate. And I also have a full-time job. So what advice would you give?
Okay, so that's a good question too. When I started in network marketing, right? I'm going to be completely transparent. I worked for Verizon. I worked for Verizon for 14 years, and I started network marketing part time. And I started making more money part time than I did full time with Verizon. And I think when I left, it was like 16 years ago. I was making $84,000 16 years ago, and I was also making bonuses because I was a top seller at Verizon. So in addition to the salary, I was also making a commission. So I technically was a six-figure earner, but I was making more money doing network marketing on a part-time basis. So when I looked at it, I was like, okay, something's got to give because my full-time job got in the way of my part-time job. And I decided just like, this is it. So you can start out with part-time. And if you take the business seriously and you are coachable and you believe in yourself and you believe that working for yourself is more important than working for a 9 to 5 that's going to like replace you at any moment, if they could, then you can do this and it can work for you. That's just that simple. That's what I did. I took a leap of faith and I left, and I've never regretted it. Didn't turn back. And like I said, I'm not boasting, but look at me at 60. I don't stress. I look great. When I see my former employees that I see that run into Verizon, I love them all, but they look like they're about 20 years older than what they was when I last seen them. Like they're so stressed out. So, but to be able to wake up when I wake up, not to wake up to an alarm clock, and I'm not taking away anything that anyone that does a 9 to 5. Believe me, I'm not. I did my time, believe me. But it's nothing like having that freedom. I have a mom who's almost 90 years old, and at the drop of a hat, she can pick up the phone. I need you. I'm there. If I had my 9 to 5, I couldn't do that. You know, I had a sister who was very sick. She was in a coma for 21 days, and for 21 days, I was by her side. If I had a 9 to 5, I could have not been there for her. So these are the blessings that I have for being able to have that ability to have that time freedom. And so, if this is something that you want to do to change your life, get started. Get started. That's that.
Yeah. And as somebody who does work a full-time job, I work a full-time job for the Air Force, and it can be hard sometimes. You know, it can be hard. You have to manage your time pretty well. My main thing is to work your business the same way you work your job. Give it the same dedication, but it can happen. You know, as I always tell everybody, this opportunity is not just meant for people who want to quit their jobs, because some people love their jobs. They just don't love the people, or they don't love the fact that they have to go to work to pay bills, not because they want to go to work to do what they're doing. You know, some people join this business because they just want to get a leg up. They want to be able to pay for their car note faster. They want to pay for their kids' tuition, private school, different things like that. You know, but a lot of the top income earners, I don't know if people watching notice, but I know you do. A lot of the top income earners still work full-time jobs.
Yes, 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 yes. There are 4 star and 5 star directors. For a perfect example, Director Goins, he's a principal, and he's a 5 star director, right? And he's making 6 figures easy in this business, and he still works a full time job. So yeah, there are several people that still work a full time job. Um, One of the fears that I had when I did leave a 9 to 5 was my benefits in terms of my, insurance and my health benefits and all that stuff. But I was like, okay, I still got to take that leap of faith and leave. So some people leave, people stay because of the benefits. There's various reasons, and some people do love their job. There are some people who do love their job. So if you love your job, stay. There's an unlimited amount of income that you can get. Why not get both? You're
Exactly.
working, so that's it, basically. Yeah.
Exactly. So now we're going to switch gears just a little bit, right? I want to know, and you're probably going to make a face at me, but how has being part of this travel community enriched your life, both personally and professionally?
Okay, that's another good question. You hit me. Okay.
I
Okay.
tried really hard to come up with good questions for you.
Yeah. So listen to this. Now, again, I have a large family, over 23 nieces and nephews. I have cousins, family, blah, blah, blah. Every single one of my family have purchased a product here and there when I was doing the other network marketing, but not one of them joined me. And I am
Um,
so proud to say that in this business, I have 4 older sisters, and all of them are travel agents. I have at least maybe 6 or 7 of my nieces and nephews who are also travel agents. This is the very first time in all of my years of wanting support from my family doing network marketing that they've actually paid attention and joined me. So that's one of the personal things. And then the second thing is like the people that you meet in this industry. I mean, everybody here is my family. Um, I wouldn't have the amount of people that I love on if it wasn't for joining this organization. So um, when I have my little team meetings, we all meet and greet. Everybody has such a great time. Um, Director Chin, who is originally was my sideline partner, who is now my upline partner, she's phenomenal. If it wasn't for her pulling me into this travel business when I was, like I said, lotion and potions, I would have never met the amazing people that I've met in so far. So for that, I'm very grateful.
yeah, and you've been able to help some of the fellow business partners along with their own buying of homes and different things like that as well, right?
Yes, we keep the business in the family. So yes, because I'm a real estate broker, I did business with one of my partners. Just so proud to have sold her $1 million home, a little bit more than a million, but she's very happy. And like when you're in a group of people, somebody who makes T-shirts, we support you. Somebody who has a winery, we'll go to your winery. Somebody who's a notary, we'll use your notary services. So it's just like a family within each other, which supports each other in the business. So that's a blessing as well.
Yes. Now, what are some of the most fulfilling experiences you've had while helping others succeed in this business?
Okay, so the best thing that I love about this business is someone who took a chance on me and joined me. And became a part of the organization and still had doubts and reservation. And after a certain amount of time, they are completely sold. They're making money. They're very happy. They're traveling. They're sharing the information. So that's the benefit. Again, for me, money is important, but that's not everything. What's most important to me is making somebody happy, having people believe in me, because again, my livelihood is about my integrity and my morale. So if I ask you to come and join me, I want you to trust me and believe me that I have you. Like I said, the reservations that I had before in other companies, I was really reluctant, but here I'm sold. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere until the legacy kicks in, which is another benefit behind Planet Marketing. That's another point. With me being a director, I have a legacy where this business will outlive me. When I'm gone, my residual income gets passed on to my family member that I chose. And I'm not going to say on public who it is. Nobody knows. But that's something that a 9-to-5 can never give you. That's something that any other network marketing company that I've ever been part of has ever done. So this is a win-win all the way around the board. I didn't make mistakes when I came here. Didn't make mistakes. And anybody who's in this business, all 120,000 of us did not make a mistake. Yep.
Very true. So now we're going to wrap this up, and I'm going to get you with your last question. Are you ready?
What is it?
Now, as you move from 1-star director to a 2-star director, what are your goals for the future, and how do you see this opportunity evolving for those who join us now?
Well, we are currently in momentum, and what that means is that we will be 9 years in, but we are 120,000 I just mentioned, but we're just getting started. So if you're looking at this opportunity, this is the time to get rolling. And becoming 2-star director is by default, because again, once you share the information and you get people that come along on your team, you just automatically grow. So my focus is not so much on me, it's building the people that are on my team, getting them to the next level, having them build, getting residual income for their house and their family. And then it just comes by default. The more people you help, the better off you become.
Well, what are one of your personal goals you have for yourself with this business? Because, we're all here to help people, whether it's to help them to see the world and grow their mindset or to help them become financially stable. But we should always do something for ourselves to treat ourselves. So what do you have in mind for you to treat yourself for your success?
Okay. Well, I admire one of my sisters, right? My sister has been on 6 continents. Right? There's only one she hasn't visited so far. And so I'm on only 2. So I want to treat myself by jumping all over the world like her. It was at some point where I would literally call her and say, what country are you in right now? So I want to be like that. I want to be able to say, okay, I'm here. I'm in Dubai. I'm in Bora Bora. I'm in Maldives. I want to go all over the world. So that's one of the things that I want to be able to treat myself for working so hard in this company, in this business. And that's it, to travel. That's what I want to do. Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I thank everybody who stuck around with our technical difficulties and our delays and different things like that. I want to thank Ms. Program for going ahead and getting out of her comfort zone to come out here and to share her stories and to share her journeys and being so transparent with everybody. I hope you understand that this is how we are. We are not going to give you a bunch of fluff. We're going to give you the truth. We're going to help you, become successful in any way that works for you. We like to have fun, and we are from all over the place. So whether you're watching this now or later, make sure you comment below wherever you're watching this and let us know where you're watching from. And if you have any questions later, just drop them down, and either me or Director Pilgrim will go ahead and respond. And guys, with that, unless you have anything else you have to say, Director Pilgrim, we're going to let them go.
All right. Thanks for having me, pulling me out my comfort zone, because I don't like going live.
Well, thank you for letting me do this.
Girl, anything for you.
All right. All right, everybody.